Hi, my name is Karen Craig, and I'm a commercial realtor with RCR Properties here in Katy, Texas. And over the last few weeks, I've been talking a lot about the changing landscape of commercial real estate, how things are changing, how they'll change in the future. And I want to just elaborate on that a little bit today. I want to talk about how workspaces and office space has changed. I've talked a lot about office space. I think about how, the news is saying it's in the tank and it's doing really bad. It's a bad market segment, but I don't believe in that. I think, first of all, that's negative. We never need to dwell on the negative, but more importantly, it's changing, and change isn't bad. I talked, I think, last week about the pandemic and how the pandemic really changed how we worked, and office is the most direct correlation to that if you look at commercial real estate. So there's a lot of things that changed with the pandemic. The 9-to-5 workflow job has almost completely gone away. It's completely non-traditional now. Companies are reimagining their spaces to accommodate more collaboration, changing work patterns, the rise of remote work and virtual work, working from home, wanting to be closer to your home. It's really prompted a reevaluation of your commercial office setup. And so now we have this era of flexible office spaces. And to be fair, this is a really exciting time in office and even a time to be working. My sister works for a rather large company up in the Northeast, and in her building, they have a doctor. I believe they have a gym. They have everything else, so I'm sure they have a gym. They have a pantry where you can go get snacks. They have a full service cafeteria. They bring in food trucks. They do so many things to keep their employees engaged when they are in the office. Now, her company is one of the ones that is requiring them to come back into the office several days a week. But at least when they're there, the office is a comfortable place to be in. I know they have an open office workspace, which is great for their collaboration. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that going into the future. Adaptability and convenience are really what are defining these spaces. And so there's several trends that are popping up that are helping to redefine the new workspace in the United States. So first, agile work environments, talked about that, collaboration, being able to collaborate with your teammates and be easily reachable, maybe not through closed doors, but through, an open space, lots of large windows, cubicles, co-working team work areas where maybe there's more than one desk in an area. Tech integrations, these are huge, not only with technology and having everything be, again, easily accessible, because that's how we like things now, but green initiatives. People like to think that they're doing something good for the environment. And to be fair, what's coming up, new buildings, they should be built environmentally sound and with the environment as a focus, a wellness focus. I talked about my sister, how there's a doctor or a nurse on staff to help them for, flu shots or flu tests. COVID was a really big thing, but just to make sure that everybody's doing what they should be doing to stay healthy, and so that it's convenient for them to have to go to the doctor. This is huge, especially in Katy where I am, but suburban office space. So maybe 15, 20, 30 years ago, you didn't really find a lot of office buildings or office spaces in suburban areas, but now people want to be close to home. They want to have the option of working closer to home and not having to drive into a central business district. I know in Houston, our traffic is crazy, and having that office space closer to your house leads to better work-life balance. And then flexible leasing. I've talked about this briefly, but we have not even seen the fallout from the leases that were signed before or directly before COVID. As we go forward into the future, flexibly leasing spaces that leave you with more options, maybe not the need for a long-term commitment, is going to be really important in the commercial real estate industry. So that's what I have to say today. Thanks so much for listening. Like and subscribe, send me a message, and I hope everybody has a great day today. Again, Karen Craig with RCR Properties. I'm a commercial realtor in Katy, Texas. I'd love to help you and work with you. Have a great day, everybody.